Hey guys, this is MTG Lee here again, and I wanted to show you 2 rounds of the recent PTQ Preliminary that I competed in and qualified for the finals. So I went blue-red, mid-range control, and ended up sealed rather, a Gear Hulk and the blue confiscate enchantment to gain control of one of their creatures based on the paid energy for their casting cost, which you'll be able to see in action here, and it's just a really powerful card altogether. So this is the 4th round. I ended up going 4-1. So that's the card Confiscation Coup, which is just a bomb card in my opinion. Ended up 4 rares in here altogether. The Quick Land, Confiscation Coup, a Multiform Wonder, which is amazing, and the Mistform Gear Hulk. Or Torrential Gear Hulk, I mean. So my experiences playing and also playing against blue-red, one that has some decent synergy, is that it can be pretty powerful. I know if you're playing blue-red, you can take advantage of Thopters, but this one didn't go that route. Let's see. So my opinion of this 4-cost 3/3 Wingsmith has changed a bit. When I was first starting to draft the set, I rated it pretty low because I just figured it's a 4-cost 3/3, doesn't pass the vanilla test, and how often are you going to use its flying ability whenever you cast an artifact? But in the set, there's so many artifacts that what I've experienced is you're giving it flying a few turns. So a 4-cost 3/3 flyer, now that's pretty powerful, and that's kind of what I consider it as. When you're offensive, considering that it's a 3/3 flyer. And so I rate it higher now after playing with it for a bit and testing it out in the format. You can see I went a splash of black, mainly because I had the Unlicensed Disintegration and one other black card, the Subtle Strike. So that's why I splashed black in there. Now here I figured I could just give him flying and block him, but he popped the Harness Lightning and he had a huge reserve of energy. So I did manage to snag his cub. I think he managed to get 2 self-assemblers. I haven't played them yet. From what I've seen, they're definitely decent if you can get 3 of them. Even 2 is okay. in hindsight, I was thinking, could I actually survive this? Reviewing the video, because I do have 2 removals, and he's swinging for 4 guys. I am at 1 though, but I could not. The welding sparks can deal 4 damage, but I have to block the menace guy. I cannot block the menace guy. The welding sparks will only deal 4, and I can't. Then I have 2 other guys incoming. So there was just no way around it. Had I another artifact, I could have welding sparks for 5, killing the menace guy. That still wouldn't have done it though. So, but he ended up getting the first round there. So let's move on to the second and third. Let's go on to game 2. Another card that I rate highly as a common is the P-Foul, because mid-game when the board stalls out, you get a 4-cost 2/4 flyer, and there's some times where I'm not even playing, but I'll put it as an artifact and put 1 island in my deck, just so that if it stalls out, there's a chance I'll get the island to swing in with the 2/4 flyer. Definitely didn't want to trade there. So this game's interesting. We both get the P-Fouls, and you can see how those kind of play out. There's an example of me getting flying. So the Ministry of Inquiries, I've never used the mill ability of it. I would much rather save the energies for my other guys. So I would rather pick something else over it, but honestly it was just kind of filler. It's just a 1-cost 1/2, 2 energy pretty much. Aether Meltdown. It's a great card. There's this self-assembly worker. I know he's going to get another one, so I'm thinking about snagging him with confiscation. At this point, I'm just blocking it. Put that finisher there at the end. So Wayward Giants are great mid to late game cards. It's just when I see it, that tells me this is a possible game winner. So I rate that, and it's just a common too. So that's a high pick in my opinion. Okay. Kind of see how that game played out. So let's move on to the third game of the round there. So here I have the Torrential Gearhulk. One of the reasons I splashed in black was because I had the Aether Hub, which is it's just such an amazing card. I actually have to use it here because one of my main colors is red. I don't even have a mountain, but I kept the hand because of the thriving grubs and this guy here. That would net me energy just basically to get red. Another card that my evaluation has changed on is the Inventor's Goggles. At first I didn't think too much of it, but in the set you have so many 3 twos that getting a 1/2 on one of your guys is pretty significant, keeping your 2/2s alive. Plus it's an artifact, so, and also the artificer creature type is important, which the Wingsmith is. So when I play him, I can just swap the goggles on him. So that's just something to keep in mind. Lightning's such a good card. I didn't have one in my pool though. So there we go. I didn't see a whale either, otherwise I definitely would have played it. There. Finally had a chance to play the Gear Hulk. Okay, so this is round 5, the last round that would decide if I would go on to the finals. Which then I played the finals. I didn't do too well in it. I ended up drafting red-white. That felt like the strongest option there. I had a train, another okay vehicle, but I just didn't have the late game power. I actually ended up playing to start your engines, which it won me a round, but you know, it was just kind of unpredictable. But that's okay. There's another qualifier today, so I'm gonna try that out. So here again, 2-land hand, but I have the Aether Hub, so it's definitely keepable. Subtle Strike is such a great value card. That wasn't really a combat situation, but when you have the chance, you could make unfavorable trades just really in your interest with Subtle Strike. So in my opinion, it was even worth splashing in. Underhanded Designs, I haven't played it yet. It takes a while to get it going. It's definitely not an early game card. It seems okay. Okay, and then we'll move on to the last game, which is a little more interesting. Here, I ended up sideboarding a Ceremonious Rejection because I saw he was playing just a ton of artifacts. Oh, so I ended up getting him too. I forgot to mention about it. He's pretty damn good. Guess he didn't feel like trading. I figured just counter it. There's the unlicensed disintegration, which is why I ended up splashing black. So another really powerful card is the Janjet Sentry. Basically, get the energy, and red blue, you have the pretty good energy reserve options. So you got that tapper and untapper there. Very powerful. Okay, so that was the last game of the PTQ qualifier, which I hope to play another one later this evening. And I will be drafting Paper Magic tomorrow, Tuesday night at Mage's Sanctum, a local comic shop. It's pretty sweet. So I will do a recap of that. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Glad I had a chance to actually put out some play footage that I had some people request about, and I hope to do it more often, definitely. Okay, well, I will see you soon. Take care.